The Pack of Ragamuffins. "Cock-a-doodle-doo!" cried the rooster to the morning sun. He stood on the fence post, tall and proud. A new day had begun, and he had a wonderful idea. He hopped down and strutted over to the hen, who was pecking for worms in the soft dirt. "Good morning," he said. "It's time for us to go up the hill and eat some nuts before the squirrels carry them all away." "Oh, what a lovely idea," said the hen, fluffing her feathers. "A trip to the hill sounds like great fun. I would love to go with you." So the rooster and the hen set off for the hill. They pulled a little red carriage behind them, just in case they found too many nuts to carry. They walked and walked until they reached the bottom of the big green hill. At the very top stood a tall tree, its branches heavy with delicious nuts. They climbed up the hill and began to feast. The nuts were crunchy and tasty. They ate and ate, gathering the best ones they could find. "It is time to go home," said the rooster. "The carriage is heavy now, so you'll have to pull it back." Soon, their crops were so full, they could not eat another bite. "That was the best breakfast ever," said the hen, patting her tummy. They loaded the rest of the nuts into their little red carriage. "Walk or not," said the rooster, puffing out his chest, "you are pulling this carriage." They started to argue, and the rooster got so cross that he gave the hen a little peck on her head. "I'd rather walk," said the hen. "My legs are tired from all that climbing. It would be much easier to walk without pulling this heavy load." So the rooster, grumbling to himself, began to pull the heavy carriage with the hen inside. On their way home, they met a duck quacking loudly by a pond. "Where are you two going?" asked the duck. The hen, not wanting to give in, hopped right into the little carriage on top of the nuts. "You can pull me if you like," she clucked, "but I will not walk." "You may," said the rooster, "if you can help pull this carriage." The duck was strong and agreed at once. Soon, the two of them were pulling the carriage together. "We are going to the land of thieves," said the rooster slyly. "May I come with you?" quacked the duck, who thought that sounded very exciting. "Stop, stop," cried the needle to the rooster. "It's getting dark and we cannot go any further. The road is too muddy. Could you give us a ride?" Not long after, they came across a pin and a needle walking together on the road. They were moving very slowly and looked very tired. As evening fell, they arrived at an inn. They decided to stay the night because it was too dark to travel. The rooster knocked on the door. The rooster, seeing they were small and wouldn't take up much room, agreed. The pin and the needle climbed into the carriage and thanked them for their kindness. The innkeeper warned them that his inn was full, but the rooster promised him the fresh egg the hen had laid in the carriage, and the duck as well, in exchange for a place to sleep and some food. The innkeeper, thinking this was a good deal, agreed. The little group had a merry supper inside the warm inn. They ate bread and seeds and drank fresh water, happy to be out of the dark. Then they went to bed. But early the next morning, while it was still dark, the rooster woke the hen. He took the egg, pecked it open, and they ate it all up. They threw the empty shells into the fireplace. Then they tiptoed around the room. They told the needle to stick itself into the innkeeper's towel. They told the pin to stick itself into the innkeeper's chair. Finally, without anyone seeing, the rooster and hen flew out the window and away over the fields. The duck, who heard them leaving, quickly swam away down the river. A few hours later, the innkeeper woke up. He went to wash his face, and the needle scratched him. "Ouch!" he cried. He sat down in his chair to think, but jumped up with a shout. Youch! The pin had pricked him. He was very angry and went to look for his guests, but they were all gone. He realized he had been tricked. From that day on, he decided he would never let such a pack of ragamuffins stay in his inn again.